A little bit louder, please. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
That's the super energy. Now, research was carried out which indicated that every 7 years our body changes. It changes the way you talk, it changes the way you appear, it changes the way you behave because your psychology as well changes. Considering this factor in mind, this is presenting Aniket version 5. So in this 5th edition of myself, I'm looking into what transpired in the last 7 years and trying to give you a perspective of who I am as a conclusion of that. We are all software engineers, and in software engineers, something that we look for are admin guides. Whenever you get a new product, what do? The first thing you do is you download the admin guide, read what it's about, read how to use it. And we do have an admin guide for life as well. And for me, that is Bhagavad Gita. That's something that I use to get direction of my life. I've been a student of it for the past 11 years, and I consider it to be one of the most guiding forces. Talking about my profession, I am into cybersecurity. I get excited when someone gets attacked. That sounds really bad, but you should look at the other side of it. You don't know the joy that you get when you stop an onslaught or an attack on a website. It keeps going down again and again and again when their main sale is going down. And that's when your solution comes in, saves the day, and you feel proud about the product that you're giving to your customer. You feel proud about the experience that someone gets of having cyber security. So the last 11 years have been nothing but securing customers from viruses, from bot attacks, securing them from even phishing attempts to steal their information. Now, something interesting happened 3 weeks ago. I met someone from the dark net of internet, and he agreed to teach me some of their tricks. So now I have decided to step on the other side of security, securing it the offensive way. Every day at 6 a.m. I'm having classes with him, learning a new trick of hacking, learning a new trick to break a site, learning a new trick to hack into a site. It was just 2 days ago, I found out a flaw in one of the websites where I can send an email on behalf of them to anyone in the world, write whatever I want to do, and that's how email threats are sent. To understand the magnitude of a security issue, sometimes you have to see it with your own eyes. Now, coming to my family, I have 5 beautiful ladies in my life. My wife, Neha, my daughter, 5-year-old daughter, Ira, my mother, not to forget my mother-in-law, and the 5th one being English. I love the language. I like to romance the language. So, when you get to write a speech on a topic, there is a normal way of doing it and there is a beautiful way of doing it. I try to add as many allocations as I want to, as I can, in any topic that I'm speaking about, that I'm writing about, that I'm presenting, or even that I'm reading. Talking about reading, I'm an avid reader. Books come next to oxygen for me. So next time I'm walking across a bookstore and I see a new title, I kind of find myself attracted towards it, pick it up, put it on my shelf, and get that guilty conscious look from that book to me every day. You have not read me yet. You have not read me yet. There are a few of them staring at me every day, and I try to make justice to each and every one of them. But as we say, the more you grow in your life, your time reduces. You understand the importance of time unless you are lacking it. So how do you do? Because you feel that pinch from the depth of your gut when you have not read a book for a month. So to get rid of that pain, I turn to audiobooks. Something that I can listen to when I'm driving on my way to office. Talking about driving, something that drives everyone crazy in Bangalore is Bangalore traffic. Please raise your hand if you agree. Yeah. So it takes me around 1.5 hours every day to reach my office. But believe me, this 1.5 hours is spent listening to some of the most creative authors some of the most beautiful characters that stay with me. If you look at the last 1 year and close your eyes, there will be one thing that flashes across your eyes. That's one thing that you earned in the last 1 year. So in the last 1 year, when I close my eyes, what flashes across me are a few books that I have read, a few friends that I have made, and a new family that I have gained. This new family is nothing but my Toastmasters Club. I call it my Toastmasters Club because I feel that personal connection to it. This is the place, this is the spotlight where I have come to know a lot of things about myself. When I stepped onto the stage for the first time and I was given the topic, what would you miss the most if you move away 800 kilometers away from here? And I said, I would miss the Silk Boat traffic. And that was the first time in my life I made a bunch of people laugh. So I decided to, I can make people laugh. So the next time I participated in the humorous speech contest, that's a new thing I learned about myself. So the journey of self-discovery, it never ends. Because as they say, life is a turbulence between two silences. So I am enjoying this turbulence. Are you enjoying yours? Over to you.